Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Hexen! Let's play some Hexen! Alright, so we've got 3 zones we can go to. Darkmere, the Wastelands, or the Caves of something. I'm thinking we'll start by killing the respawn. And we'll head off to the Wasteland to start. Make sure we got all the stuff, the flasks we can hold. Look at that sky. You know we're in some sort of evil other world. Look at it. It's brown! And it's rotating like a tornado above us. Alright, we've got some of these brown demon snakes. Demon serpents. Let's see if we can kill this one. Not taking too much damage. Oh, hello, we have even more of them. So, the big thing in this zone is that it's a maze, and I love it. That is another thing we have to be careful of. This entire zone is filled with death spikes. If you're, like, this close to one, when it goes up, you're insta-gibbed. That's it. The end of you. You can hear them all over the place, rising and falling. And it seems to, I'm gonna guess it picks a random 1 to 3 of them and raises them. They don't all raise up at the same time. Might as well use our mace quite a bit for this area. Mana's not that easy to come by at the moment. I don't want to waste mana on this thing, but we're gonna have to, I think. Oh god! Sorry. This game, one of the few games where I will actually lean left or right in my chair or lean backwards to avoid the projectile. I don't know why that happens for some of the games I play, but it totally happens in this one. Let's kill off all the Ettins. I hear it. Literally a large threat in front of us, though. I believe creatures can kill themselves on those spikes as well. Oops. It's behind us. I don't need to melee these. It's really just the Ettins at this point in the game. Speaking of Ettins, I see at least one up ahead. Let's beat it down. Could make use of our third weapon, like second and third weapons alternatively, to kill these faster, but we'd run out of mana very quickly. We want to hold on to the mana in case we need it for a group of serpents, or Lotaeri, or other nasty creatures. Speaking of weapons, I don't know if I mentioned it, but we've got almost all the weapons already. There's only one weapon left that we don't have, and that's our... Holy crap. That's our ultimate weapon. We'll get the second part to it, I think, in this video. Oh, maybe not this video. Sorry, in this hub. I think we get more, flyers here. Good hit there, a little effort. Actually, maybe we should use this on these things for a little bit. Oh, there goes 2 points of armor, just like that. Don't have mana, though. I don't want to accidentally use my icon as a defender, either. That is suspicious. Wow, nice attempt there, demon. Somebody gonna end right behind us. Not good enough, though. Oh, we've been here before. Let's avoid the spikes. Keep searching, Tim. There's a lot of demon serpents. We're gonna kill the Ettins first. Just don't go too far back. You have spikes behind you. Get some distance coming up here. Beat this one down. Avoid the green flames of death. I don't know if it's actually poison or if it's green flame. Awesome. Those are speed boots up there. We might as well grab them. They'll make us run very fast for a limited time. Okay, we are almost at half my blue mana. We'll use our Fire Strike for a bit. I should test to see if it requires 2 of these to kill one of them, or if 1 hit of this counts, and then we can switch to our Serpent's Staff instead. That seems to be more. That would be more efficient. I should actually try to hold on to our armor. We're gonna need it when we get to the marsh. That's suspicious. I want all these efforts killed. I think this is... yes. Large opening. Let's test this. Okay. Oh god, you missed right there. They can fit inside the corridor. How about that? It does. It takes like 1 of these, and then 1 of these. Shame there's no leveling in this game. Like, even a few small perks, like faster weapon switching, especially for the Cleric. Alright, well, these are looking pretty good. We'll need one of the keys to get through this. We need the cave key, in particular. Tim, don't die. Alright, let's keep exploring the cave system. Or these wastelands. Ah, okay. We no longer need... sorry. Let's use one of these. So we no longer need to worry about running out of flechettes. We've picked up enough to recover what we've spent. And it looks like we've searched all the outskirts. Let's double back to that weird-looking wall we saw. It's a nasty trap. Most of the old games I've played, like putting things behind corners and around at every turn. It gets kind of irksome. After a while, let's see if we manage to anger any others. We're also not standing on a spike. I wonder how the spikes work. They remind me of what's that one movie? Kroll? The movie where the guy has the hovering boomerang of sorts. It wasn't really a boomerang, it was some other type of weapon that he could control mentally. But then he didn't need it anymore because he had the power of love to win at the very end of the movie. The spikes remind me of one part in the game. In the movie, where people had died thanks to spikes coming out of the floors and walls, and I think it impaled one guy, just slaughtered him, if I recall correctly. God, what a horrible way to die, too. I hear the Etten walking around. Alright, there's at least one more of these guys left. Of course, he would show up right after I'm done. with that one flask. Swamp creatures. And an Etten. I don't think we need to go that way, actually. Careful of spikes, Tim. Kill that one. I want to kill all of these. Hello there. Alright, we can kill this Etten. We have plenty of room to still maneuver. Once we take that, it's going to get a little more tricky to get out of here. Half of the platforms vanish on us. So lava is not insta-death. I think we saw that in the first video. You just take, I think, 10 damage every second you're standing in it, though. And now we have one of the keys. We have the Wasteland key. Now we should get out of this zone. We don't have any of the other keys, which means that the other places are locked to us at the moment. I suppose we could clear out the area. There will be an area behind where the swamp key is used. We could clear it out of monsters. But the exit's right here, so we'll take this instead. We should probably go do the swamp while I have some armor on us. The swamp's going to be very tricky. There are quite a few of those swamp monsters in it, whatever they're called. We've cleared all the enemies out of this area already. Ah, nice combined mana. We needed it badly. Alright, let's step through. Here we are at Darkmere. This is the map I remember the most when I used to play this game back when I was a child. A child? How old was I? 11? 12? I think? That's a kid. Oh, I wasn't a teenager yet. Because I don't think I was. Maybe I was. Yeah, I had to be a teenager. I think I played this game in high school. So that would put me at least 14 or so. Right, I remember this stage most because I got stuck here. I wasn't able to make any more progress way back then. The creatures here are vicious, and there's many of them. A single use on our firestorm. Oh my god, we'll kill one of them. We lost 3 points of armor already. We could use our Icon Defender for these things, but I'm willing to take hits in exchange for killing them. As long as they're fast. That took another point of armor loss. They shouldn't be too much trouble. This is a bit of a trap. Nice, Tim. Good reaction there. Oh, hello. Where the heck did you come from? This is a porculator. I don't know if we picked one up already. We did not. That's our first porculator together. Porculators will send a wave of orbs out in front of you, I think 5 of them. And anything they hit turns into a pig. It's an instant polymorph. furthermore, upon being pigged, they take like 1 or 2 hits to be killed, but they still attack you for minimum damage, so you're gonna they'll still harass you as best their little piggies' heart's content. They'll make every attempt to do so. Oh my god! All of our armor's gone now. That's why we're doing this. How many of you are there? Right, that one's dead. Let's mace bash these to death. Ettins aren't the brightest batch in the bag, as it were. Now this was tricky. In fact, this is the part I think I got stuck at when I was a kid. How on earth do we proceed onward from here? Well, do you notice anything different? I mean, besides the undulating floor we're on, this is not lit. God, there's a hit right there. There's no reason for that either. We get a staff, which will restore some of our blue mana, and more discs of repulsion. We also have the way to open up the door, finally. I'll give this to the Ettins. They're the only creature that seems able to walk through the gas. I want to walk up there and drop another fletchet on top of those 2 enemies. Well, he's busy. I'm going around and highlight a few more faces. Or at least that face. Wonderful. Once that gas goes, we'll go that way and activate another face, which will let us go through this door, finally. And a ton of Ettins. No problem. Ettins are pieces of... well, not pieces of cake, they're Ettins. We can smash them to death. Or I have an easier time, Tim, if you pay attention to what you're backing up into. That's an interesting home. I imagine they'd have lots of problems with the foundation, though. I'm surprised the whole structure hasn't moved away. Oh, hello. Alright, that is another swamp creature. That teleporter will bring us out of the zone back to the main hub. We're gonna kill all the Ettins. I'll try to kill this serpent. Awesome. Now let's take a peek in here. Oh, another Ettin. So it occurred to me that I've actually played quite a few games like this, now that I think about it. I was in the mood, as you know, 2 videos ago, to play a game where it was fast-paced, first-person shooter where I could play a mage or someone who doesn't use a gun. But there's always Vermintide. That game's like this. It's a fast-paced game where I could play a mage if I wanted to. Oh wow, this is very nice. Able to one-hit kill them from distance. Almost, actually. Wow, that's really powerful. So I did this area as the mage, and it was very difficult, because your insta-kill on them doesn't quite insta-kill them, and there's some time it has to travel. It's still very fast, but it can prove tricky. Yeah? That was all of them? Wow! That... Ah, okay, not quite all of them. Darn it! Oh, I'm missing twice. Waste of mana there. Hello, Doom Serpents. This is now available to us. Let's pull this. I think that came up from the... If you want this area first, that might not have been there. You have to pull the one lever we did inside that one hut. Yep, just gonna smack Ettins to death. This one too. All of you died today. I do like that you all charged out. You need to work on your speed training, though. I hear the demon serpents. I'd rather not expose myself to their fireballs. We'll kill these guys on the drawbridge. Okay. Let's activate more Ettins and kill them. There's quite a defensive force in this outpost. Barrels can't be broken. Wow, there are a lot of them. Let's drag these Ettins outside. Yeah, that's what I really want to be careful of. We'll kill these two Ettins, then we'll range attack the one on the stairs, and then we'll head up the stairs, which will make it a little easier for us to hit the demon serpents. A secret, actually. Up we go. Another Ettin. Guarding the ridge, no problem. Beat you down. Or not. Fletchets are all filled up. Now we'll use a single disco propulsion. Wonderful. That clears up, oh, most of them. Wow! One-hit kill on that one. Okay. I don't think we can get in there yet. Let's check downstairs now that I've secured the battlements. Oh god! Okay, okay, we're okay. I really gotta pay attention. All the Ettins. This part's a little tricky. We definitely want to kill that effort before we jump down there. That thing cost me 50 life and 2 or 3 points of armor when I had done this with my mage. It was very tricky when I fall down here to target it. And now I think we have to push one or both of these faces. Okay, just that one. And that will have opened up the door that I don't know if I showed, but there was a closed door back in that hut here in the swamps. We're going to head on back to it. It should now be open. That is the castle key. An icon of defenders in here, too. Very nice. Running out of mana. I really don't want to have to fight serpents without our weapons. There is quite a few more creatures here as well than there were in this game on normal. Dead. Respawns. I like the respawns in this game, by the way. I like how... I think they're nice. They keep you moving. Awesome. Alright, so we'll walk in there and search it. While we're here, let's take a quick peek. That's death. Reminds me of Turok. When I see big, long platforms like that with fog below them. That was a first-person shooter game as well, back on the Nintendo 64, many, many years ago. Now, what are we doing here? It doesn't look like there's anything in here. But there is this switch. That's opened something. Let's search the rest of what's down here. That requires the cave key, which we do not have, so we're not going that way. Kill that. Gonna find 2 flyers here? Yep. I don't know how they managed that with their eggs. Why not? We'll slaughter all these creatures. I wonder why the Cleric's fletchet actually does produce gas. So I guess, I mean, this weapon does look like a... I don't know how to describe it. But seeing snakes and the gold trim on it makes me think of something they would use in, like, Egypt or the Middle East. So maybe he's a snake priest of some sort? Like, this poisons enemies instead of these bolts. I guess his god also has fire? Is fire as well? I don't use all my mana, but I don't want to get close to these. Okay, nice. We've got some nice roaring fireplaces in this chow room. You got a picture of the god you're worshipping if you're here, and we have something else. Lots of delicious mana. Thank God, too. We're running low. Oh, this is going to be tricky. We might use one of our porculator here. Lots of nasty enemies await us up here. Get one shot at this, Tim. Ah! Falling down there sucks. And we did it twice. Sounds like our fletchet, though, is going to kill them all. I don't need to go up there. We'll wait till they all die. Awesome. And we get a maze of traps we have to get through now. And it looks like all of our armor has expired. Upon getting this key, these 3 passages, the maze changes, and now we have to cross all these traps. So now, well, I've done this multiple times with my mage, and I couldn't find a way out of this. Like, it didn't look like any of the passages were the correct passage. Oh, nice, but we did. I've done this before, only to have the traps, like, not work. Or rather, I'm sorry, traps not work. Only to be... I would race down a passageway, it would be the wrong passageway, and it would teleport me back to where I started from. I would choose a different one and the same thing would happen. And I chose all 3, and it was still wrong. So I suspect that the way it works is that only one of them is correct any one time that you start trying to get through that chamber. So in other words, if you pick the wrong one the first time, it could be a different passage the second time. Uh-oh. And it looks like we're stuck in here. Unless, can I use something here? There we go. Now that's not all that there is in here. We have these stairs, too. Gonna explore all of this. Die! And scum. Serve the evil dark serpent rider. Oh yeah, so what I'll do for the next video is I will try to read up on the lore of Hexen, so I can sound a little more intelligent when I talk about why we're doing the things we're trying to do here. Wow, didn't kill it. So we use the Wastelands key here, and now we find an area that looks a little bit like the wasteland we were in. This will be a theme. I guess we can actually beat this into death. Your armor is now back to effectively our base armor level. Yeah, so we'll find an area here in the swamps that looks like this, which is what we would see in the wastelands, and an area that looks like we were in a cave, similar to what we would see in the caves of Circe. Plenty of flasks. Our armor can't be lowered anymore. So now I'm willing to just exchange hits with these afrits. I see the serpent. So it looks like there's nothing on the outskirts. Using our mace over there is not going to be very easy. Should be easier now. Any mana hidden back here? Sometimes you can get some. Nope, I don't see anything. This will take us back to the wastelands, I think. We could use the swamp key there that we picked up. Let's head back. We didn't find the swamp key area last time. Oh, by the way, I think that's called a Decanter of Might. I think is what that's called. That's a full mana restore, I believe. I haven't had to use one yet in the game. So I could be completely wrong, but I believe that's what it is. Okay, we need to find our way. You see the red in the upper section? Up there, that's where I want to go. Let's try going this way to get there. I don't think we've been here before. This is the way we want to go. The mana, I don't want to take it, just sort of a few points. Crater of Might is what it's called. I thought it was called a Decanter. Alright, well, nice. Our first one of those. I really should hotkey that at some point. Actually, I might have it set to a hotkey already. We've almost killed this one. Believe it or not, as funny as it is to watch these things suffocate to death in our flasks, I am super aware of the fact I am recording this game and how annoying that would be to have to listen to that. And since these ones look like they're centaurs and not slaughters, I don't need to pin them in place. Okay, this is 3 of them, though. This is a little... This number of them... Maybe we don't need those one. Looks like these take 5 hits. 4... 5... 6... Nope. 7... Could use the flasks. I don't want any of these things to live anyway. Oh god, hello Etten. Stealth Etten. Sometimes, by the way, you can gib enemies. They'll die in a different animation with their body parts flying in different places. It actually looks pretty awesome. Unfortunately, we have not had the chance yet to see one. That is amazing. Oh, hello. So that's how that works. We have to kill a certain number of the centaurs. Let's keep the centaur pinned and kill that. Nice work. Another Etten. I can hear the swamp there, too. Yup. Really annoying enemy. Really annoying. You know, although I find them really annoying, as I've mentioned several times now, remember when I called them really annoying a few seconds ago? I actually like the idea, because it forces you to pay attention to them. And using ranged weapons might not be a thing you want to do. Wow. It takes multiple hits for the fire to kill them. We don't need to kill these, because I don't need to go into the water here. It's going to be tough to actually target them, too, thanks to the trees in the way. One down. We have some mana over here, so we can go ahead and be a little more frivolous? That's the wrong word. Liberal with our use of the mana. Darn it, Tim, gotta get closer. React faster. I think that's all the spitting ones. I don't care about the melee ones. I don't have to walk into that. So we picked up the swamp key, so we can totally use it here. Oh, that's a shame. I only could kill one of them. Where I put the gases was not the best place. Okay, while we're waiting for the gas, I guess we can just explore a little more. Gas should be expired. Let's double back. I guess we could just smack it like this over and over and over again. This door's not a killing door. It looks like it races back up instead. There's one more of them left. It's not a Slaughter. We would have been hit in the face already with the bolts. That activates the torches. And also lowers another section of wall. Over there. Let's get over there and kill a few Ettins. There's gonna be quite a few of them there. I know better than walking the swamp after you. It's a good way to take a ton of damage. I'm watching them, the demon serpents. Thank you for assisting, Mr. Serpent. I appreciate that. Oof. Taking a demon serpent bolt to the face, Tim. Yeah, let's kill this with this. Kill this with this. Let's kill it with our staff. That long series of stone tunnels we were in earlier, as you can see, wrapped around this place. But now there's all sorts of entrances into it. Woo, Tim, be careful. Wow. Oh, so many enemies. That's all done here. How we looking? Pretty good. We've got only our 2 armor. Oh, I stepped on the pool. We'll grab the Crater of Might. And then we'll just beat to death all the ends. Plenty of room to back up, so there's no reason why we should ever get pinned to this group. Unless we get a respawn behind us, that would suck. Very nice. Very nice. Let's kill all the Ettins. I don't want them to get me from behind. That just sounds nasty, Tim. See you sneaking about. Hope if you didn't make any sounds, though. You must be a respawn down there. We'll kill you, too. What the flask? I think there's some flechettes back here. Flechettes. Oh, we're all filled up. Okay, there's another 3, I think, on the other side as well. Down here. Yep, I can see them in the distance. Let's go, Mr. Serpent. Yeah, looks like the centaurs are the only thing that end up getting stuck there. Wonder if this is who we're trying to fight or find out there somewhere. It's a pretty good looking picture. I think that was on the box art for Hexen, if I recall. Now, we explored this area that we used the key in, and we didn't find anything really out of the ordinary, did we? But... oh, that is what we're here for. We forgot to do that, I think, in the Wasteland one. I don't think I pulled the switch. This will take us back to the swamp. I said the Wasteland one. I mean, yeah, we should go back to the swamp. We didn't pull the lever for the swamp's Wasteland key. I don't think we did. You're kidding me. There's one waiting here? Where are you? Oh my god, that almost killed us. that means we have to go back to the fireplace. It would be down here, I think. Taking hits, Tim. But it doesn't matter. We don't have any armor we can lose. If I don't do this now, I'm going to forget that I have to pull this, that chain. I think, did we leave some mana lying around down here? We did not. There's some fletchets, but I don't think I need them. That! Did I pull this? I did pull this one. I did not pull it. Alright, there we go. Okay. We now have the Swamp Key and the Wasteland Key. We've also activated 2 of the chains. Oh, I should have pulled the Swamp... Okay, I can do that later. So, well, we can do it now. Not that... Why don't you... Okay, let's level back to the Wasteland again. After I grab some... Actually, do I need... Let's grab this. We did need some, I think, of each. Swamp? No, we did use the Swamp Key at the Wasteland, which is what we're supposed to do. And we used the Wasteland one at the... Yes, use the Swamp at the Wasteland at the Swamp. Alright, let's go and get over to the caves. We'll clear out the cave area, but we'll continue the caves in the next episode. Feels like we've been playing for like 40 minutes or so. I love this game. It's nice and fast-paced. Well... It would be faster, I guess, if we weren't the Cleric, but I don't mind. I'm pretty patient. 1 more damage with the mace. I'd feel too guilty if I tried to take apart the code and mod it. Alright, welcome to the cave system, everybody. We're in a lot of danger right here, because, see that horn right there? Well, they're all over the place, actually. There's like 4 or 5 demon serpents. This leads us to the caves. But we are first going to kill all the serpents that are around here. I just have to wait for that mist to fade. So I always think of fall when I begin playing this game, because in the first zone, there are these leaves that randomly spawn, and they like, float down, and it looked amazing way back when. I loved it. I remember that, and it makes me think of the changing of the leaves when it finally begins happening around here, which I'm not really looking forward to, I think. Because of the sheer amount of leaves I have to rake up out of the yard. I've got this massive willow oak in my front yard, and it requires like something like 23 bags of leaves. We have to bag our leaves here in New Jersey, at least where I live. I know some places go around with a giant vacuum, basically, on the back of a truck to vacuum them all up, but I don't have such. They used to do so. Careful, Tim. You don't want to die to your mist. Alright, let's kill this Etten. That's not hurt you. They're just for show. Sure. We'll clear out this group of enemies. Etten, oh, you're too fat. You're too fat. And we'll kill this Efrit. And I think that'll do it for us, everybody. So thank you for watching this episode. When we come back... Oh, actually, we'll kill this guy first. When we come back, we'll begin exploring the cave system. I think we'll probably be able to finish up the hub, and we'll be able to start, if not finish, the Hypno style next. I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching, and take care, everyone.